Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Friday, January 17th. A couple of systems will give the Mid-Atlantic region two chances for snow shower activity this weekend. One occurring late tonight, early tomorrow, and the second one late Saturday night and early Sunday. Both of these look like they will not become major events, significant events. However, there can be some small accumulations in many spots in the Mid-Atlantic region from either one of these events. Again, late tonight, early Saturday, and the second one late Saturday night, early Sunday. Beyond that, a major Arctic blast of air arrives in the Mid-Atlantic region on Tuesday. Temperatures will be very cold on Tuesday, and then by Wednesday we will be back in the deep freeze. High temperatures struggling to escape the teens. It looks like they probably will not escape the teens in most Mid-Atlantic locations on Wednesday. Again, another major Arctic outbreak arrives on Tuesday. That much colder pattern begins on Tuesday and looks like it'll continue for at least a couple of weeks right into the early part of February. This first Arctic blast will be followed by another one during the last week of January and then another one during the very beginning part of the month of February. So multiple substantial Arctic outbreaks coming to the Mid-Atlantic region beginning by Tuesday of this week and lasting for the next couple of weeks. I thought we'd start off with the longer range look here with respect to this upcoming cold wave. This is last night's 0Z GFS height anomaly forecast run for the 7 to 10 day period. It averages out for those 7 to 10 day period. And again, we've shown this the last couple of days, a very cold-looking pattern here with a deep upper-level trough centered right over the Great Lakes region. At the same time, you have a strong upper-level ridge that pops up along the west coast of the U.S. and west coast of Canada. The combination of these two will bring numerous Arctic air outbreaks from way up there in northern Canada down into the northern U.S., and that cold, dense air will spread out to the east coast and head all the way down to the southeast part of the U.S. Again, the arrival of the first major Arctic blast will be on Tuesday. Now notice also here, it's kind of a blocking pattern setting up. You can see these reds and oranges kind of looping back around over the northern latitudes. Greenland is right in here, the North Pole right in this region right here. This block that's setting up in the northern latitudes will help to sustain the cold. It's one thing to get Arctic blasts to arrive into the Mid-Atlantic region. It's a second thing to get it to be sustained to last quite a while. That earlier outbreak this month, known as the polar vortex cold air outbreak, only lasted a few days. It looks like this one will be a longer lasting, very cold period, again, beginning by the middle part of this week and going for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Doesn't mean every single day will be below normal temperature-wise or bitter cold, but on the whole, the average for this 2 or 3 week period will definitely be well below normal for much of the central and eastern part of the U.S. Well, let's get back to the current situation. Again, we have two shots at snow shower activity here in the Mid-Atlantic region, late tonight, early Saturday, and then late Saturday night, early Sunday. This first shot will move in from the Ohio Valley. Here is kind of a scattered area, all of this in the form of snow. This continues to move in a general eastward direction. Again, it's supported by a pretty strong upper-level trough, but it will not intensify rapidly enough to give anything substantial to the Mid-Atlantic region. However, certainly cannot rule out some small accumulations late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Some slippery spots are certainly possible. And it may start off as some rain shower activity before midnight, but I would believe by late tonight it'll be all in the form of snow and certainly into the early part of Saturday. That's round one. Round two is upstream and will supply some more snow shower activity to the Mid-Atlantic region by early Sunday. Well, let's take a look at last night's 0Z GFS forecast maps for the upcoming weekend. Again, two different systems affecting the Mid-Atlantic region. This is the forecast map for this evening, and here is the area of snowfall out over the Ohio Valley, western part of Pennsylvania by early this evening. That moves into the I-95 corridor later on tonight. Again, there can be some rain showers before midnight, but for the most part, this looks like a snow shower event late tonight into the early part of Saturday. Upstream, another wave, and this is what will supply more snow showers to the Mid-Atlantic region late Saturday night and early Sunday. Let's jump ahead to the Saturday morning forecast map. And here it is by tomorrow morning. Snow throughout the I-95 corridor region, especially from the Mason-Dixon line on north. Could even be a couple inches of accumulation up, let's say, around the Poconos and northeastern part of Pennsylvania. Maybe a dusting or so in the southeastern part of Pennsylvania, up the turnpike to the New York City region as well. Again, this timetable, it's late tonight and early on Saturday. Here's the next wave getting itself organized over the northern plains. Let's now jump ahead to the Saturday evening forecast map. Well, wave number 1 is passed on by this time, and here's wave number 2 of Saturday evening, causing some accumulating snow out over the Ohio Valley. It does lose some of its punch as it moves into the Mid-Atlantic region. However, let's jump ahead to Sunday morning. It indeed could bring another round of snow showers up and down the I-95 corridor early Sunday. And here's the forecast map for Sunday morning. Again, some snow depicted here by last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. Certainly anywhere from DC up to Philadelphia, New York City, there can be a second round of snow shower activity, even small accumulations in some areas early on Sunday. Notice upstream here, some cold air building up here, and that will arrive here in the Mid-Atlantic region on Tuesday. In fact, let's jump ahead to the Tuesday morning forecast map. Here it is, the Tuesday morning forecast map from last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. This is the day the major Arctic outbreak arrives in the Mid-Atlantic region. Already the frontal system is through. Maybe a snow shower or two will precede this later in the day on Monday night time frame. Strong northerly winds here expected on Tuesday. Temperatures probably holding in the 20s, kind of a transition to the real bitter cold air. It looks like by the time Wednesday rolls around, high temperatures are likely to be confined to the teens in many Mid-Atlantic locations. So an Arctic blast arrives on Tuesday after 2 different systems this weekend gives the Mid-Atlantic region some snow shower activity. That's it for now. For the SIweather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul